Imagine a world on the cusp of change, a world where the old and the new collide, where tradition meets innovation, and where every tick of the clock brings a new possibility. A world where factories hum with new inventions, empires stretch across continents, and the air is thick with the promise of progress. In smoky coffeehouses, ideas clash and merge as thinkers, poets, and philosophers debate the future of society. This was the Victorian era, a time of immense progress and profound upheaval. Cities grew, technology advanced, and the world seemed to be in a constant state of flux. And at the heart of it all, echoing the hopes, anxieties, and dreams of an entire age, was poetry. It was the voice of the people, capturing the essence of a society in transition. Victorian poetry wasn't just about flowery language and romantic love. It was a powerful tool for social commentary, philosophical exploration, and personal reflection. Poets used their words to challenge the status quo and to inspire change. It was a powerful tool for social commentary, philosophical exploration, and personal reflection. Poets grappled with the impact of industrialization, the changing role of religion, and the complex realities of life in a rapidly evolving society. Poets grappled with the impact of industrialization, the changing role of religion, and the complex realities of life in a rapidly evolving society. They wrote about the struggles of the working class, the moral dilemmas of progress, and the search for meaning in a world that seemed to be losing its way. David Daiches, in his critical history of English literature, provides a fascinating lens through which to view this vibrant literary landscape. His work helps us understand the context in which these poets wrote and the impact they had on their world. He guides us through the lives and works of key Victorian poets, revealing how their art both shaped and was shaped by the world around them. Through their poetry, we can see the hopes, fears, and dreams of an entire generation. So, join us as we delve into the rich tapestry of Victorian poetry. We'll explore the historical events, social movements, and intellectual currents that fueled its evolution. We'll see how poetry became a mirror to society, reflecting its triumphs and its struggles. We'll explore the historical events, social movements, and intellectual currents that fueled its evolution. From the rise of the Industrial Revolution to the debates over social reform, poetry was there, capturing the spirit of the times. And we'll discover how poets like Alfred, Lord Tennyson, Robert, and Elizabeth Barrett Browning, and Matthew Arnold gave voice to a generation grappling with unprecedented change. Their words continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of poetry to capture the human experience in all its complexity. The Victorian era, spanning the 63-year reign of Queen Victoria, was a time of dramatic transformation in Britain. This period, from 1837 to 1901, saw the nation evolve in ways that were previously unimaginable. From 1837 to 1901, the nation witnessed an explosion of industrial and technological advancements, with factories springing up across the landscape and steam engines revolutionizing transportation and manufacturing. These advancements led to significant social and economic shifts, altering the very fabric of society. The rise of factories created new job opportunities, drawing people from rural areas into burgeoning cities. Cities swelled with people seeking work in factories, leading to rapid urbanization. Streets that were once quiet and sparsely populated became bustling with activity, filled with the sounds of industry and the footsteps of countless workers. New modes of transportation like the railway shrunk distances, making travel faster and more accessible. The railway network expanded rapidly, connecting towns and cities and facilitating the movement of goods and people. Communication became faster than ever before with the advent of the telegraph. Messages that once took days or weeks to deliver could now be sent in a matter of minutes, revolutionizing the way people communicated. This period of rapid change brought both progress and problems. While technological advancements improved many aspects of life, they also introduced new challenges and exacerbated existing social issues. While the middle class prospered from industrial growth, enjoying increased wealth and improved living standards, they also faced the pressures of maintaining their social status and navigating the complexities of a changing world. The working class often endured harsh conditions in factories and overcrowded slums. Long hours, low wages, and unsafe working environments were common, leading to widespread suffering and discontent. The gap between rich and poor widened, sparking social unrest and calls for reform. Workers organized protests and strikes, demanding better conditions and fairer treatment, while reformers pushed for changes in laws and policies. Queen Victoria, a symbol of stability and tradition, presided over this turbulent era. Her long reign provided a sense of continuity and reassurance amidst the rapid changes and uncertainties of the time. Her name became synonymous with the age, reflecting both its achievements and its contradictions. The Victorian era was marked by great progress and innovation, but also by significant social challenges and inequalities. While the Victorian era is often associated with strict moral codes and social conservatism, it was also a time of intellectual ferment and questioning of traditional values. People began to challenge established norms and explore new ideas. It was a time of intellectual ferment and questioning of traditional values. Scholars, writers, and thinkers engaged in lively debates, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and understanding. This complex and dynamic period provided fertile ground for poets to explore the changing world around them. They grappled with the triumphs and tragedies of their time, using their art to reflect on the human condition and the societal shifts they witnessed. They responded to the triumphs and tragedies of their time with sensitivity, insight, and a keen eye for the human condition. Their works continue to resonate, offering a window into the hopes, fears, and aspirations of an era that shaped the modern world. The Victorian era witnessed an unprecedented wave of scientific discoveries and technological innovations. Charles Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection challenged long-held religious beliefs and sparked fierce debates about the origins of humanity. The invention of the telegraph and the telephone revolutionized communication, connecting people across vast distances in ways never before imagined. Industrialization, fueled by steam power and mass production, transformed the British landscape. Factories sprouted up in cities, attracting workers from rural areas and fueling urban growth. The expansion of the railway network facilitated the transportation of goods and people, further accelerating economic growth. Britain's imperial ambitions also reached their zenith during this period. The British Empire, spanning across continents, brought immense wealth and power to the nation, but also fueled colonialism and exploitation in many parts of the world. The Victorian era was marked by a complex and often contradictory relationship with its empire, a theme that found expression in its literature. These scientific, industrial, and imperial developments had a profound impact on the social fabric of Victorian society. They created new opportunities for some, while exacerbating existing inequalities for others. The resulting tensions and anxieties found a powerful outlet in the poetry of the time. The Victorian era was not only a time of material progress, but also a period of intense intellectual and spiritual ferment. The rapid advancements in technology and industry brought about significant changes in society, altering the way people lived and thought. The questioning of traditional beliefs, fueled by scientific discoveries and social changes, led to the emergence of new ideologies and philosophies. The works of Charles Darwin, for instance, challenged the conventional understanding of human origins and sparked widespread debate. Utilitarianism, championed by thinkers like John Stuart Mill, advocated for the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. This philosophy emphasized the importance of individual liberty and the need for social policies that would benefit the majority. This philosophy had a significant influence on social reform movements, pushing for improvements in education, healthcare, and working conditions. Reformers sought to address the harsh realities of industrial life, advocating for better living standards and fair treatment for all. Marxism, developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, provided a critique of capitalism and its inherent inequalities. Their ideas highlighted the struggles of the working class and called for a revolutionary change to create a more equitable society. It gained traction among the working class, inspiring labor movements and calls for social justice. Workers began to organize and demand better wages, safer working conditions, and the right to unionize. The Oxford movement within the Church of England sought to revive traditional rituals and beliefs, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a connection to the Church's historical roots, while others questioned the role of religion in a rapidly changing world. The rise of secularism and scientific thought led many to reevaluate their faith and the place of religion in society. This period of religious questioning and debate is reflected in the works of many Victorian poets who used their art to explore the complexities of faith and doubt. who grappled with issues of faith, doubt, and the search for meaning in a secularizing society. Their poetry often delved into the existential questions that arose from the clash between tradition and modernity. The clash between old and new ideas, tradition and progress, created a climate of intellectual excitement and uncertainty. This dynamic environment fostered a rich cultural and intellectual landscape, where new ideas could be explored and debated. Victorian poets, reflecting the spirit of their age, explored these tensions in their works, offering insights into the human condition and the challenges of their time, offering nuanced perspectives on the challenges and possibilities of their time. Their writings continue to resonate, providing a window into the hopes, fears, and aspirations of a society in transition.